We're going to talk a little bit about South Africa then and now. Just give me a little intro of your name, age, your married, your occupation, and tell me a little bit about yourself, little hobbies or things that you do.
My name is Kevin van Heerden. I'm 55 years of age. I've had my own air conditioning business for the past 26 years. I'm a qualified air conditioning mechanic, qualified refrigeration mechanic, and a qualified electrician. I'm engaged, very much in love, and very happy with life.
And a little bit about yourself, your hobbies. You're a biker?
Oh, I'm a biker. I love biking. I'm a Harley boy, and I'm a Steel Wings member. I've been for the past 8 or 9 years. I love gardening. Gardening is my passion. It's my release. Trying to cooking or my other passion. I love cooking. I love cooking. Yeah.
Thank you very much. First period South Africa during the apartheid era, before the change of government. What was it like in the apartheid era?
Well, I was very young in those years, so
for you,
for me, the way I was taught, white was right and black is wrong. That's what I was taught. And later on in life, I've learned to change my opinions. We all have the same right to live in this life. We all breathe the same air. We all piss the same color. Depends if you drunk the night before.
Is it red or
not?
Yes. Good, yeah.
But we all have our own opinions in life.
Wonderful. What were your parents using?
In the old days, it really wasn't nice. Listen, I had a beautiful upbringing. I had one mother, one father, one junior school, one high school. My whole family was like that. My mother and father never fought. My father passed away many years ago when he was about 53. My mother's 54 next month. My mother's 94 next month, should I say.
Sure.
And it was very difficult living in those years, knowing what we know now. I don't believe that apartheid was the right way to grow up. That's my personal opinion. I don't believe apartheid had ever been right. But however, having said that, when I grew up, that's what I knew. So to me, that was right. We had those old park benches in those days where there was a place for whites and a place for blacks. And the bus, there was a white bus and a black bus. And things have changed, bro.
Schools, jobs, work, what did they teach you? Did they teach you this type of philosophy at school?
Nah, I don't think so. The only blacks in school when I was at school were the cleaners, unfortunately.
No, did they teach you this apartheid?
Not that I remember.
No.
I don't think they taught us that white was right and black was wrong. I don't think that was ever taught to the best of my recollection.
Was it right then?
No, it's wrong. No matter what type of person
you are, no
matter what soul you have in life, that whole white is right and black is wrong. There's not a right way to go in life. Everyone has the same right to life. We all have the same destiny that we choose to, whichever path we choose to go on. I don't think that segregation is the right thing. I really don't. That's my personal opinion.
How did you feel as a white South African? And how did you feel and how did you treat people of other races during that time? Not now, during that time period. And also, how did your parents feel?
I treated them like I was taught to treat them. Where white was right and black was wrong.
All right. Did you mix with people of other races at the time?
Not too much.
Not too much?
If any, yeah.
Okay, good. Did you fight in the war?
Yeah, I served my national service. I was 2 years in the Air Force.
Did you agree with it? Did you agree with this war?
If I disagreed, like the Jehovah's Witness, I'd have to spend 2 years in Chucky. And I don't want to do that. I believe this is my country. I was born in this country, I'll fight for my country, and I'll die for my country, I still will. I believe that today, really, really, many of the kids, in fact, they should bring back national service, but the sad thing is that it'll just be full of blacks because it's a free meal, it's a free board and lodging, and that's the wrong reason to go.
Are you happy about the transition to the new system? Were you happy then about the transition?
When Mandela came out of prison, I was very much I think a white supremacist is the wrong word to use, but I was very much under the old influence of my parents from those days. So, yes, I wasn't happy, but as he came out and as he started to transform the country and change things in the country, yes, I must admit I had to agree with it. But today, I don't agree with what the ANC is doing today, very much. Not at all. Not at all.
Anything else you want to add on this period?
You know what, John? I don't think when I was growing up, I was obviously a whole bunch more ignorant and a whole bunch more not as clever as I think I am now. And I don't think that the nationalists of those days pinched as much. To me, that is just wrong. The way the guys, the salaries they're paying themselves in the parliament, to me, that's just so wrong. Who needs to earn 150 grand a month for doing what? Sitting there fat asses with no education? Because the black brothers that put them over there? That's my opinion. Please, this is my opinion, not the opinion of everyone else around me. This is my opinion. I just think it's wrong. I think those guys in the ANC, if they go back to the original roots of what the ANC was about looking after their own kind and looking after the people around them, not about racism. They've always determined racism, that they always call us racist. Well, if I got one thing to say, China, the ANC today are more fucking racist than us whites were. They give, what's this new black empowerment bullshit about, where the blacks must get the job? What, because he's clever than me? If a black man's clever than me, I will be the first to call him sir. I will be. But don't put him in my position because he's black and colored, because it's BEE. This bullshit about, if I've got to get a nice big contract in town, I've got to have a black partner. I must make my black worker a partner? Fuck right off. He's not going to get off my business. If he's clever as I am, or got the qualifications, yes, he can have a percentage of my business and I will look after him. Right now I look after my black staff properly. I pay them decent wages. I treat them like an equal with me. I really do. I've just sent my one black guy for his code 10 license. I paid for it. I look after them properly. I do, because I believe that's what we should do in life today.
Okay, you've covered a lot of the questions I was looking for in the second period. Like, how is it now if you say if it's better or worse, and you give me a lot of the answers on that. How did your parents, do you mix on an equal level today with people of other races? Indian, white, black?
You know what? I believe, this is my opinion once again, giraffe stay with giraffe, zebra stay with zebras. That's my opinion. However, I do have Indian friends, I do have Indian customers, I have black customers, and I mix with all races. I'm an equal in this country as everyone else is. The black guy has no more place in this country than I do. I have no more place in this country than the Indian guy does. I believe we're all equal in life. We're all born into life equal. We should all treat life as equal. But unfortunately, the way that our country is being run, once again, this is my opinion, the way our country is wrong is so wrong. I mean, the way the country is run, should I say, is so wrong, where the salaries they're paying themselves and the increases they're giving themselves, and man, it's just, there's enough money in this world. There's enough money in this world for every single person to be a millionaire. How do you think that could change his life?
Is everybody right in the context of the world they believe in?
You know, it's a bit of a catch-22. I believe that I'm right in the way I live my life. I like to live it equally. Sometimes more good than others, I've got to be honest. But you know what? Yes, I think if everyone is thinking clearly with a clear head, I think we should be right in the world we live in. We should be right within our own right.
So everybody, in terms of black, white, they're right in the context of the world they believe in?
Well, to a degree, I suppose. There's no clear-cut answer. There's no yes and no answer. There's a debate on it. You can't say the black man is right but what he thinks is right, and the white man's right but what he thinks is right. You can't say that. It's a debate. There's some right and there's some wrong.
You know, now when the government brought in affirmative action into South Africa, and I'm not here to make any judgment, that's why I'm asking your opinions on this. You know, in the past, the whites were advantaged. They were able to, work in the railways, especially Afrikaner class of white people. And what do you say to people that say, well, look, it's our time. We are now, you had it in the past, you were able to...
I'll say bullshit to that, because things have changed. I like to think that in life we have progressed from the old Nationalist Party way of thinking. Everyone in life thinks differently, or should be thinking the same way, because we've progressed in life. That's why my kids will let me brought up the way my parents brought me up. And my kids will bring up their kids not the way I brought them up. We're supposed to be progressing in life. It's a progressive life.
How do you feel about mixed race marriages?
Like I said to you, zebras with zebras, giraffes with giraffes.
What would you do to change the situation according to your context of the world that you live in now? What would you do to change anything, and why?
Well, you know what, Chan, I think if all of us...
Power, what would you do?
You know what, I was talking to a buddy the other day. If everyone in this country, just for 1 year, paid their taxes, didn't break the speed limit, just abide by all the laws, just for 1 year, this country would be a better place. It really would be. But do you think we can do that? That's the plan.
Anything else? Thank you, Kevin. Anything else on this period for you?
I think we're living through exciting times. We really are. I think we should stop judging everyone before we look at ourselves. Yeah, it's difficult. I mean, I'm the first to say that I should point a finger at myself first of all, but I just think if we just live life with the happiness intent and with the contentness of being happy with who you are and not worrying about what Joe Soap has and why haven't you got 3 of these and he's got 4, whatever. We should just be more content with who we are and help people around us more, and life would be a better place. It really would be. I mean, life's just very simple to live.
Wonderful. Well, interview's over. Just hit the red button. Thank you, Kevin.